Cheers, John. That's good luck, innit? Go on the washing line. I was just on the phone to ITV, Chris. This has been out for, just under 24 hours, this rod. I was starting to think, but I had gone over and just trickled a little bit of bait where I had washing line this morning, just around it. There it is, come here, look. Look at that little ball of... I'm trying to detach it from my main line. Oh, it don't look a bad fish. Just trying to keep the line angle important when you're playing them through weed. Just keep that line angle because they can come off. So just keep steady pressure. That weed's obviously caught up the tubing, at the top of the tubing. Everything else, the magical stuff in the rig, is all weed free because we only do safety and efficiency at OMC. But what we're going to try to do here, look, see the fish is sideways, avoid that bit of weed. We're going to try to land this fish, a bit of a sideward sweep. Learned him in northern days. Where the carp is. Right, see this time? So shunt that out. There you go. That's how you net him in weed. Don't go for the ball of weed. Look for the carp and get it sideways. Lovely. That's a banger. For these new hook links of ours that are coming out, had every fish on them. Just unclip it. Look at that, nailed in the bottom lip. Absolutely beautifully. Leave that there. How's that for a hook hold, Ronnie? How's that look for a hook hold? Good hook hold, isn't it? There you go. Look at that. It's good, isn't it, Ron? Ronnie Boy Clips. Named after a certain Ronnie Boy. It was all named after him, no joke. Go, it was caught. It's £27, the boy. Was caught on products named after you. Kisses. Oh, got a kiss. Kiss for daddy. Kisses. Look at that. £27 of glorious, lots of Ronnie Boy inclusive products. Look at that. That is a proper male bruiser. Oh. What are you saying, Mum? Give it a kiss, Mum.
Yeah, why not?
Go on, go on. And had a wicked fish, and that was washing lining. But with the boilies I've put in, they've been washing out. So we're gonna try something. So I'm gonna get the chods away out, okay? And the beauty. So this is obviously the fish. This is the rig that I just got the fish on. So it's got the dog bone Ronnie clips on. So I'm just gonna take the spinner part off, okay? Sweet as a lemon. Oh, what? What? This ain't, don't worry, this isn't our advanced tackle box. This is our play tackle box. But it'll be, there's a nice surprise to come. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the chods away, ready tied chods, okay? And I'm going to try, I haven't tried this method yet here. I'm just going to open the pack. There we go, just like you would at home. I'm using the short version. I'm using a size 4, okay? So we're going to use, in effect, what we refer to as a hinge stiff rig on a leg clip with a little bit of magic tree. Magic tree, don't even know if that's the word. So there you go. They come beautifully curved straight out of the pack. So that's the memory hook link, the Reedsmere hook, micro ring swivel, size 11 ring swivel. There's my dad sneezing in the background. Everyone's got a cold here. Right, so all I have to do is very, very simply go like this, slide on, okay, position. So you could do this with, if you're fishing in like really weedy ground and over silkweed, my recommendation would be to use the ammo braid or the blend coated braid. So you could use the ammo in 50 or the 25, but the 50 will give you perfect amount of rigidity and suppleness over sort of light, you know, varying silkweed. If you use the blend 25 or 35, you're gaining similar properties, but you've got the coated braid. I'm being lazy because I'm testing products at the moment. These are some ready tied kick back links with the Ronnie Boy dog bone clips, tungsten already on the end. So that's all I've had to do. It's all I've had to do. Very quickly done that. That's going to be there. So you've got that is 1 inch of material, perfect curve. Very important when you're getting the curve in your hinge stiff rigs or chod rigs. Always line it up, the hook point, because I see loads of people do it like that. That's horrible. Now, if a carp comes over the top, that hook point is parallel to the base of their mouth, okay? You don't want that. You want it so that hook point, as soon as they come near it, is touching the base of their mouth. So all I do, I know how beautifully resilient the reeds mirror is. I just do that little finger test. The slightest bit of pressure, and make sure that's gripping my nail. Then I know that is good to go. And I've used these so much, my UK PB is on the Chods Away short, ready tied. So just to put it into context, how much confidence we've got in these. Lovely curve already, straight out of the pack. Now for the important part. There's a bit of a story behind this, ladies and gents. Yesterday, Bank Holiday Monday, me and my daughter were mixing away with all these hook baits, giving them a shake. And I got these out the bag. And for some reason, she became obsessed with these, okay? They've been soaked in various goos over the years. But if I'm going to put a pop-up out, I've got no choice. She's touched these hook baits. So I'm going to have to use these very hook baits. So if I catch one, it's down to her. She has touched pretty much every single bait in the top of this tub, all right? So they're some mainline special edition Calypso pop-ups that I'd soaked in various citrus goos over the last couple of years. So for my daughter, there was only one choice of hook bait. So this is what we're going to do. Let's just take this out. It's going to reveal a couple of products. They're going to be one that's already out and one that's going to be coming out in the secret filing case. So I'm going to take some floss. We're going to do this. I'm going to go straight through the micro ring swivel, like so. Lovely jubbly. Okay, take the cool tool. We're going to take the finest needle, okay, because I can do everything with this one for what I need to do, because we are going to get one of my daughter's beautifully, hopefully pheromone infused hook baits. I'm going to put that on the needle. We're going to take the floss. Oh, just pulled the floss out. There you go, real time first world problems. So let's do this. Okay, so the bait's going on first. Get that on. Lovely jubbly. Here we go. Bang. So there's our hook bait out. Got this little tub of... By the way, have you noticed this? Look, Chris. Do you know what this is going to be called? Come on. Have a guess. This has specifically been designed for me because I am a messy bass steward, okay? And I end up with bits everywhere, all around my bed chair, everything. So I've thought about a product where when I'm working like this, doing bits and pieces all in one go, I can throw it all into one thing, access it quickly, and pick it up, put it on my bed chair, take it off my bed chair. So it's going to be called the Messy, you fill in the blanks. Right, so just getting some of these little wrigglers. Just using the fine needle on the cool tool. They're coming straight out this little mix that I've been feeding in the edge. Normally I'll go for 7 because it's a lucky number. That's about 7, isn't it? 7. That needle is like, this is still the very first sample of the cool tool that I was using. Look at that needle. I've not even needed to use the spares. We're now going to thread our maggot, so we've got a little lively topper. At the very least, we're going to get tugged off by a perch. There we go. Take that. overhand loops. Just little granny knots, not overhand loops. Granny knots, good old granny knots. They've served us well tying off Medusa setups, haven't they? Right, okay, so Sunny's skizzers, which was named after my sister, because when I set up the company, she was like, "You're gonna do scissors one day." She loves using them around the house. Of course we are. And they are so sharp, you don't need to last you for donkeys. Okay. Right. Now, what we're gonna do, Chris, I've got a little pot here of water. It's quite a big bait, that. My daughter's not picked the wisest, but anyway, got to catch on what she's picked, so... Well, she's picked well, because very important with a pop-up. If I pull that back so you can see it bird's eye view, you want that riding up. You want it pulling the swivel up, the size 11 swivel. You don't want that hanging or sagging. You want that completely up, okay? So we are going to now flick this out in the direction. I'm not going to washing line it back like I was. I'm going to flick it in the direction of where I think there could be some carp. Oh, donk, first time. I think we'll take that. We'll definitely take that. Absolute, solid as a rock. First cast. I didn't put the paste on that, and I have been fishing with the paste wraps in the solid bags constantly, but because I wanted to just try a single down there on its own, that's what we've done.